Listen, and you will hear stories of beauty, strength, and inspiration. Let's talk Women Talk. Rebekah is a working mother and likes to care for her plants in her free time. But her daily balance of being an accountant, wife, and mother of two include caring for her second daughter, Danielle, who was born with Spinal Muscular Atrophy, a genetic disorder that causes muscle weakness and progressive loss of movement. Undeterred, Rebekah's positivity and strength breaks through all barriers to achieve a balanced life for her and her family. So Rebekah, can you take us back to the beginning and tell us how did you find out that Danielle was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy?
Okay, that is sometime when she's 6 months. Because I have an elder child, Beth, it doesn't look correct. It doesn't seem right. So then I called a friend that I know is a doctor. Yeah, so she said, okay, I think you should bring her to polyclinic. So next day I'll immediately bring her. And first look, the doctor could tell that now has something that's not right. And he wants to refer me to the hospital, yes. I still can remember the dates that on 8th of August, the results came back and confirmed that she really has SMA, that is spinal muscular atrophy. There's a gene missing in her that caused all the muscle strength to waste away. I cried so badly after that day. It is like, how can it be? I mean, there's no family history that has this medical condition. Everything wasn't the same anymore. The world became upside down. When I look at Danielle, I'm like, what's in store for you? What's your future? Yeah, how am I going to bring you up? It's something that I'm not familiar with. It's so different from having a life with Beth.
So you took about a year. You said there was like a year where you were coping or trying to cope with this. How did things kind of change after that year?
We accepted Danielle. We accepted ourselves because we were blaming ourselves why this happened. Yeah, we come to a reconciliation that we still can continue our life with a new journey with Danielle. So after the 1 year of grief, I look at Danielle in a different perspective, that she is not here and messed up our family life. We are going to walk this journey together. In a way, we customize our lifestyle to her and she customized herself to our lifestyle. So it's not fully centralized only on Danielle alone.
And from a mother's perspective, how difficult has it been for her?
Difficult part is taking it physically. All the treatments given to her is very invasive. Putting in tubes, taking out blood from her. When she's taking all this physical pain, as parents, we are taking on the emotional pain.
And how does that make you feel, like seeing her having to go through that?
Very helpless. I wish I'm her. I can take over that pain. Yeah, when I'm doing that for her, I have to tell her, this is your friend. But inside me is so painful, I know. But I still have to do that on you, Danielle. It's going to help you feel better. Yeah. So we have to act brave in front of her and then cry when I turn my back around.
Can I say that Danielle has taught you courage then?
She had taught me to become from a mom with a normal kind of courage that I normally have to a very strong woman that I didn't even know I have it. And I know that this inner strength that I have to show her I'm not bringing out a brave front, I'm with you. And it helped me to realize who I am. It helped me to understand myself better. She helped me to know I have this potential that I never knew when I don't have Danielle yet. So it is somehow like growing in a manner that I accepted myself and not her changing me in a way that I have to force myself to be another person.
How has Danielle changed your perspective as a family?
She changed the way we lived. For example, we have a sedan last time. We changed it to a van so we can push her right into the van. So all these are the changes that we will make. So to make our life easier with her is that mentality that we have to sacrifice some of our travels that we want to do. Yeah, we won't. We will park the funds into something we can do with Danielle. We enjoy her presence with us, and not something that we do it because of Danielle's constraint. We gladly move together as a family, so we can enjoy each other.
You said just now that when you bring her out, you have to find a way to make your lives easier as well.
Yes.
And it's not just a one-way kind of relationship where it's all about sacrifice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that important? That to say, okay, we also have to, kind of go on with our lives,
Yes, it's important because it's not a short journey you're going to walk with her. It's a long one. It is so we can enjoy her presence with us and not get angry with her because of you being with me. I cannot do this and this and this. I cannot achieve this and this. Yeah, there was a period I was like that with her. Only when I came to that point of accepting it's not going to work if you want to continue living with Danielle. Something had to happen. So that it's not like one day I changed. It's every day I embraced her being who she is.
What advice would you have? I mean, you've obviously been through quite a journey, with your family, with Danielle. What advice would you have for parents of our families who have just found out that their child has a severe disability?
Give yourself time to grieve. Give yourself time to time out. Talk to someone about your thoughts. It's so important. If everything is bottled up and just want to put a brave front, eventually it's going to be very painful.
What do you want to say to the families that you've met and who have walked this journey with you?
A big thank you. Without all of you with me, I think the journey will be very much tough. My sisters that have been here lending their ears to me. Also to my friends that have always been with me playing alongside. I want to thank Mr. Lee that have given us this great way, enable us to have a great way to communicate with Danielle.
Mr. Lee from the Lee Foundation.
Yes, and other sponsors that we have in Make-A-Wish, helping us to live a life with dignity.
Now, I know you work full-time as well. When we first talked about doing this interview, you were going on a business trip. How do you do it? How do you do everything and do everything so well?
I want to empower everyone at home. I want them to feel they are sufficient to carry on the family life without me. They can still live with Danielle, and continue to be themselves without me.
And why is that important to you, to be able to, kind of just continue with your life at work?
Because I want to be self-fulfilling. I want to have a fulfilling life with Danielle. I don't want to live miserably with Danielle. I want to live happily with her.
And what are your hopes for Danielle?
To live out the full potential she has in her. to be the Danielle that she wants to be able to communicate with us, using all the resources, the equipments, the technology we bring to her.
Sky.
Do you want to select the colors? This one or this one?
Yellow sky.
Yellow sky.
And I have to ask you this, Rebekah, what is empowerment to you?
Empowerment is giving them the freedom to be who they want to be. Giving them the freedom to live a life that is with purpose, with fulfillment, and joy without me being around. That's empowerment.
Now, Rebekah, I cannot thank you enough for doing this interview. It also makes me think at this point of what my mom has done for me, and I think you've really shown us, like what you say, what a mother's unconditional love is for her children, and still being the amazing woman that you are and doing all these things. I have nothing but the deepest admiration and respect for you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Rebekah's sense of determination, courage, and sacrifice for Danielle to lead a fulfilling life shows us that nothing comes close in this world like a mother's love for her children.